Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Madison Carmouche. We continue to follow a shooting in Laurel County. WYMT's Amelia Lee is live in London.
Thank you so much, Madison. As you said, we are live in Laurel County right now. I'm actually right outside of I-75, the northbound, southbound, on and off ramps over here. What we do know right now, the newest information is that I-75 has reopened. That's according to the Laurel County Sheriff's Department. What else we know right now is that 5 people were injured in this shooting. That's according to Mayor Weddle. He is the mayor of London. And yet again, this traffic was slow going. This incident happened around 5:30 this evening, and that had I-75 shut down between 41 and 49. That's the exits. But now traffic is moving yet again, and around 5:30, this is when it happened. The suspect is Joseph Couch. He's a 32-year-old man, and he is still on the run. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office says that they are still looking for Joseph Couch at this time. I spoke with Mayor Weddle. He tells me that 5 people were shot again, and he says to stay inside. Again, Mayor Weddle advises people to stay inside. If you take a look behind me, you can see that traffic is moving once again. We do have a picture of Joseph Couch. That's, again, the suspect. He is on our website, WYMT.com. You can see a photo of him there. Again, the shots happened near I-75. That's at exit 41, according to the Brodhead Fire Department. I-75 is open again. And I spoke to Mayor Weddle earlier this evening, and he says it is suggested to stay inside, to not leave your house at this time, because yet again, that suspect is still on the loose. But the search is on for that suspect, Joseph Couch. He's described as 5'10", 154 pounds, and he is also said to be armed and dangerous. So yet again, you are asked to stay inside because Joseph Couch, the suspect in the shooting, is armed and dangerous and is said to be outside. If you do see Joseph Couch, again, picture on our website, WYMT.com, you're asked to call the Laurel London County 911 Center. You can call them at 911 if you do see Joseph Couch, again, described as armed and dangerous. At this time, no deaths have been confirmed, but we are awaiting more information, and we are monitoring the situation as it continues to unfold here this evening in Laurel County. Again, the mayor says to be vigilant and to be aware of your surroundings at this time because, again, the suspect, Joseph Couch, is still on the loose at this time. Again, urged to stay home by the mayor of London, and he says the search is still developing. As you can see, we are out, we are here, but we're bringing you that information, trying to keep you up to date on what is going on here this evening in Laurel County. But we are going to do what we can, work to find out more information and learn more. And again, you can find the picture of Joseph Couch. That is on our website, WYMT.com. I-75 is open, but the mayor of London says not to leave your house if you do not have to this evening. In Laurel County, Amelia Lee, WYMT Mountain News.
All right, Amelia, thank you so much for your hard work this evening. Like Amelia said, police are looking for this man, Joseph A. Couch. He is 32 years old. He is described as white, 5'10", and weighing approximately 154 pounds. Couch is considered armed and dangerous. Anyone with information is asked to contact the London Laurel County 911 Center by calling 911 or 606-878-7000. Police are emphasizing do not approach him if you see him. We also spoke to the mayor of London, Randall Weddle, earlier this evening, and he said in part, quote, "I am urging individuals and folks in the community to just stay home tonight," end quote. In Perry County, one man is facing charges after a shooting in Perry County. At approximately 11 this morning, officials with the Perry County Sheriff's Office responded to a home on Happy Circle. After investigation, officials believe a 20-year-old man fired several shots into a home. Officials arrested him. He is charged with 9 counts of attempted murder. No injuries were reported. Officials with the Hazard Police Department are looking for a suspect involved in a shooting. Officials said the shooting happened on Saturday on Hall Street in Hazard. They are looking for the suspect's car. It is described as a 2011 bluish green with silver roof Ford Flex with a sunflower sticker. If you have any information, contact the Hazard Police Department at 606-436-2222 or Perry County 911. A coal miner died Friday evening in Logan County, West Virginia. Gary Chapman of South Williamson passed away from injuries suffered in an incident at the Mountaineer 2 mine in the Sharples area of Logan County. Governor Jim Justice releasing a statement saying in part, quote, Mr. Chapman's loss is a powerful reminder that we should always have a deep gratitude for every one of our coal miners. They are the ones who keep our nation running, and I can promise that we will never forget Mr. Chapman's dedication and service. The governor's office says Chapman was the 4th miner killed in West Virginia this year. The incident is still under investigation. A Pike County volunteer firefighter died on Wednesday, and now the community is mourning his loss. According to an obituary, 49-year-old Daryl Helton died after serving in the line of duty as a fireman at the Tug Valley Regional Medical Center. Helton is survived by his daughter, sister, and grandchildren. Visitation will be held on Monday evening from 5 until 9 at the Belfry High School auditorium. The funeral will be happening on Tuesday evening at 5. In Winder, Georgia, the 14-year-old accused in Wednesday's deadly school shooting and his father remain in custody after separate court appearances. Colt Gray faces 4 counts of murder with more charges expected for the shooting at Appalachia High School. His father is charged with second-degree murder and involuntary manslaughter. Investigators believe he bought the AR-style rifle used in the shooting as a gift for his son. The accused shooter faces a maximum penalty of life without parole if convicted. Appalachia High School is more than 400 miles away from Shelby County, Kentucky, but high school students there say this shooting is hitting too close to home. Many were in middle school when 17 died in a school shooting at Parkland, Florida. Many others in high school when 21 died in Uvalde, Texas.
We see the way the world is today, and with everything just going on and people just like hating each other and stuff, that it's not really a surprise to see that there's yet another school shooting.
These people are so filled with like rage or hate or violence that they're driven to that point. And then when it gets to that point, that's when we as students look at our peers and we say, we look at those signs and we say, how can we fix this?
Now they're developing coping skills that start with helping each other. When they graduate, they say they hope to prevent future violence by bringing others closer together. Parents are pushing to know more after 3 students were hospitalized late last month over a bad batch of medication. The kids are out of the hospital and recovering. Their community rallied on the roads with a cruise night to help collect donations for the families. For mom Tabitha Drew, it's a sight she's fortunate to see and one she fears to lose.
Seeing my daughter on the brink of death and having a chaplain come in, I don't want anybody to experience that. I'm afraid to give her the medicine she needs because I don't want this to happen again. Raven is still recovering after the family's pharmacy gave her a bad batch of clonidine. She was in the hospital for days on oxygen and Narcan. The Kentucky Board of Pharmacy found that MedSave and Immense was not in compliance with the FDA standards and ordered to stop all compounding and dispensing of compounded medications like clonidine. The investigation into MedSave Pharmacy in Immense is still ongoing. People gathered in Pikeville for a 5K that is more than just a race. WYMT's RJ Johnson shares the importance of the run and how people are honoring their loved ones.
Hundreds of folks gathered for the 9th annual Colors of Courage 5K.
And we just like to get out here in the community, support our cancer patients, our patients at the Lawson Cancer Center, and raise some money for them to help them in their time of need.
Community outreach nurse Michaela Little says all of the money raised from the race is going to the Lawson Cancer Center.
And stays local here in the community. The Lawson Cancer Center has a fund that this money goes directly into and helps our patients with medication costs they can't afford, with gas cards for travel, if they're traveling frequently for treatments.
At the race, people can be seen wearing clothing with messages of support for loved ones.
It's nice to see all of the different groups that come out here and support their loved ones or their friends and people in the community. They come out, they hold signs, they wear their t-shirts, and we're all one big group here with a common goal of just supporting our patients.
Several people are running for loved ones that have battled cancer, including Kylie McCoy and her family. In 2023, her brother Declan died from cancer.
It's Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and we want to raise awareness for him always, and it just means a lot to us to be here for him.
She says as a family, it means a lot to help support a cause that will help more families in need.
We just gotta pray for those people and hope that they get better. And this is a good cause, and I think it's a blessing that we get to do this stuff, because some people can't, like the ones that are sick, and I think that it's a blessing that we get to do this for them.
Hoping for more people to cross the finish line. In Pikeville, RJ Johnson, WYMT Mountain News.
Little says this was their largest race with more than 200 runners. Stay with us. We'll be right back with weather with Drake Foley.